Alright then, we are recording. Hey there everybody, what is going on? It is your boy Vanitas Gaming here, and this is a pre-recorded vlog, number 14 I think. Yes, 14. And I'm going to talk about my week. So basically, I can't do a live video right now, so I decided to pre-record when I was available and add stuff to the video. But yeah, basically what's going on is I'm gonna be very busy for the past couple days. And I won't have enough time to talk to you guys over a live video. Sadness. Here, wait. I gotta wait to do that. Give it to me. Thank you. There. I had to, guys. But yeah. So on Facebook, one of my friends posted a very cool story that I actually liked. Basically, it was pictures, and they'll be popping up above me up here, just right up here. The first one will be right there. And then they'll go in kind of an order to each one. And basically what it is, the story's called Immortal Pains. Basically it's about this beast looking character who's immortal. And I've even seen why people probably shouldn't wish for immortality, because then the loved ones die. So this beast guy literally grew up with this little girl who became aging more and more, and basically sees that little girl die. Grows up with that little girl and then sees her die. And to be honest, it was actually very touching. I liked it a lot, guys, not gonna lie. And if you guys watched the little slideshow I did of each little thing, I didn't draw it, and no, I'm not the publisher or anything, but I do give kudos to the publisher. I don't think my friend drew it either, but who knows. But yeah, kudos to the publisher if you're watching this video. I loved it. Great job. Not lying right here. And I thought I'd share with all my viewers. And I'm not claiming any of it, as my own. No, I'm just showing it off to you guys. Now, what I am doing, I did this for fun, but I'm basically gonna be coloring it like this, and I thought I'd color it all in on every single panel. I've only gotten one so far, guys, and yeah, I say I did a good job. But yeah, it's not my own art still, I'm just coloring it in just for the fun of it, guys. But yeah, I loved it so much. It was so great and very touching. Beastly looking immortal guy thing. Looks kind of like a dinosaur at the end. And I feel like I've seen it from a video game before. If you guys know what video game I've probably seen it from before, comment that down below, because I feel like I've seen it from a video game. But yeah, that story even made me think, wow, if I had the chance to become immortal, I don't think I'd want it now. I don't think I'd accept to be immortal. Because I would probably not be able to bear the pain to seeing loved one after loved one just die. Just watch them age from a little kid. If I have my own son someday, I don't want to see him go from a little kid to an adult to a grandpa and then watch him die right in front of my eyes. It would break my heart so much. Or if I had a daughter, same thing. And then like, put yourself in my kind of sight. Think, if you're immortal and you watch your loved ones die, what would you do? Like, how would you react? Seeing their own tombstone right in front of you, standing there, where they lay dead, while you're still alive, living on and on, through eternity, not being able to die or anything, so that you can even be with them in the afterlife. You're immortal. You can't die. You still live on and on and on. No matter what. You can't kill yourself. You can't, like, just simply blow out your brains. Heck, you don't even age to death. Where your body starts shutting down while you're growing up. Everything's getting too old to keep up and start shutting down. But you're immortal. None of that will happen. You stay in your regular age. You would even, like, you can get hurt in so many ways that would even cause death, and yet it wouldn't happen. You would still be alive. And yet you wouldn't even know what death was like anymore. And you'd want it so much. And you're just like standing at the foot of each of your family members' grave. Feeling so bad. Just saying, I wish I could be with them now. I wish I could see them now. I miss them. Because some of you people will say, oh yeah, like some of you I've already talked with, you're all like, oh yeah, well they'll die anyways. I'm ready for that. I don't mind as much. I'll still feel bad for them, but they'll just be dead. Let me fix my camera for you guys. They'll be dead, and I'm ready for that. Like, I'm ready for when that happens. But what about the next person after that? Or the next person? Or the next person? Heck, what if you meet the love of your life, but you're immortal, so you watch them slowly age and die right in front of you? Wouldn't that leave you heartbreaking with like an intense pain that can't go away right here? Knowing that the one you loved died right in front of your eyes while you still live on and you can't even be with them. And so you continue to watch them just die and die and be gone from your life. And if you guys say, oh yeah, but there's still like other people I could love as well, well, they'll die as well. One after another. Just keep on dying. So, I wouldn't ever wish for immortality just for that reason, guys. Even if I had the chance. Or anything. I wouldn't choose it. Just for that reason. And plus, also, you would probably have the government on you, but that's another story. They'd probably be coming after you and being all like, how are you immortal? Give us immortality as well. We want to be able to send troops to not die and kill our enemies. Well, the enemies might just get the same thing on their hands. Then what do you got? An endless war where people can't die. So, yeah. That's what my little thought was for the whole week. Hope I didn't bum any of you out if you were really wishing for immortality. And I also been keeping up with a webtoon comic called Refund High School. I actually liked it. Not gonna lie. Like, there was this one part, like, I am religious and I am a Christian and whatnot, so don't hate me for it. But I only read the comic because it has some good little twists and whatnot. But it's a completely, like, different religion type thing. But I don't read it to worship it or anything. I just like how some comics are made. Where they have, like, a good story to them. Everything's good. Yeah. So, like, the Grim Reaper, basically, he, like, goes to a kid who's dying in a bed. He gets there early, and he's, like, standing there like, huh, I'm early. Might as well get this over with, though. He goes into the room, and there's the kid lying on the bed. And he's slowly dying. But the kid's able to see him. He's like, who are you? And the Grim Reaper says, I'm the Grim Reaper. I'm here to take your life. And he's all like, oh, finally. Please, just end it. And he's all like, I can't. But you can really see me? And he nods, and he's all like, please, just end it for me already. And he's all like, I have to wait for the right time. I'm sorry. So, then he's all like, I understand. And then his heart rate drops to 0. But the doctors come in, and they zap him back to life. And for some weird reason, he was still clinging on to life and whatnot, even though he didn't want to. The kid didn't want to. So, the Grim Reaper comes in again. And the kid's all like, so are you here to finally take my life? Is it time for me to die yet? And he's all like, no, I just come to visit you. And he's all like, please, just end me. This is no way to live. My grandmother, I don't want her to feel this pain anymore of worrying for me. I don't want her to, like, worry about me anymore. I want to go to a better place so that I can take all the pain away from her seeing me like this. And the Grim Reaper says, I understand you feel this way about it, but I can't do it. I'd be breaking a rule. Because in their thing, like, their rule is, if you take a life too early, the Grim Reaper, like, if the Grim Reaper takes a life too early, it'll offset the balance and whatnot, and all that weird stuff. So, then, the Grim Reaper goes to the grandma, who's at the counter, talking to the nurse. The nurse said, yeah, by the time he's, like, probably gonna be out of here, you're gonna need to pay this bill. And shows the grandma the bill, and it's, like, super high and whatnot. And the grandma's all like, I don't have that kind of money, though. My little thing stopped there for a little bit. So I'll continue. So she's like, there's gotta be some other way. Some other way to pay this out and whatnot. And the nurse is all like, I understand, but your son just isn't dying. And so this bill will need to be paid. Unless he dies soon, you'll have to pay this bill, miss. And the grandma's just, like, stricken down. So sad and filled with pain. And the Grim Reaper's seeing all of this. So he decides to go to the room again, late at night. The kid's awake. The Grim Reaper says, "I have made up my mind." And the kid's all like, "I knew you'd come through. Thank you." So the Grim Reaper takes off the mask, and the kid passes away. And so, like, the Grim Reaper, because he's basically like the history teacher in Refund High School, and, like, people are kind of questioning, well, why ain't he the Grim Reaper anymore? Well, that's why. And he offset the balance to let a kid pass on so that the kid may not be living like that anymore. So then, the Grim Reaper has to be taken to this Yenma person, the little judge guy, basically. And he's all like, "What have you done? You've offset the balance." And he's all like, "I had to. This poor kid, he was in so much pain. I had to set him free." And so, Yenma, the little judge guy, basically goes to try and figure out what all happened and decide the punishment. And he watches the kid's life and all that, and it even touched Yenma. And he's like, "I know why you've done that now. I cannot say that you can't be punished, but it makes sense of why you did that." So he basically makes this kid go back into the living world as a new person. Basically reincarnates them so that they will, like, have the balance all set out and evened out. And he says, "Since you have done this, you have to be punished. So, I'm gonna have you be the history teacher to teach about life and death to the students." And the Grim Reaper was first hesitant, and he said, "I understand. Thank you." So yeah, that's like one part of that big long story, and I liked it a lot. That part touched me as well. But yeah, so anywho, sorry to cut this live short, guys, but I hoped you guys liked watching this pre-recorded live, and like I should say, it cut out again, guys, right when I was near the end. Come on. But yeah, like I was saying, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like this video, subscribe by tapping that red button with subscribe in it, and tap that bell. Definitely tap that bell for notifications when I post a video, guys, or join the Discords down below. Every single one of those Discords say when I go live and does a notification for a new video of when I bring one out, guys. And if you're not new to the channel, don't forget to still hit that like button. And, of course, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Tap that bell if you haven't already, or join the Discords down below to definitely see when I post a video that way. Because some people have said that their YouTube ain't working and they don't get notifications when I make a video. But in the Discords down below, they will say when I make a video. They will be like, "Hey, I posted a new video, guys. Go check it out." But yeah, without further ado, guys, you're awesome. I'm awesome. Everybody's awesome. Don't let anyone tell you different. I will see you guys next time. This is your boy, Venus Gaming, wishing you all a great day. Peace.